Hello and welcome to ProperGander. I'm your host Gabriel Rousset, and today I'm giving you a ProperGander, starting with our first and only segment. What the happened this month? Dyson announced to release electric cars in 2020, and this puts an end to street cleaning because each electric Dyson car will also sweep the streets. Talk about clean energy. And who knows, maybe Elon Musk will give a few tips to Dyson on how to make an electric car. I mean, I'm sure Dyson has a few tips for Mr. Musk. After all, space is a vacuum. Kylie Jenner is pregnant with rapper Travis Scott. Reporters asked Kylie Jenner how she felt when she thinks about having a child with Travis Scott, in which she replied, "I get those goosebumps every time." Former New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is sentenced to 21 months in prison for sending pictures of his last name to a minor. When reporters asked a teary Anthony Weiner what he would miss most during his stay in prison, he responded, "Texting teenagers." Anthony Weiner is now attending Sex and Addict Anonymous meetings where he goes by Anthony W. because, it's just easier that way for everyone. Along with the meetings, Mr. Anthony is receiving treatment for his court-adorned sex addiction, which includes 6 hours of baseball, 4 hours at NPR, and 1 hour with Big Papa in the showers. Rock legend Tom Petty passed away at age 66 years old, and before he passed, he left us with a small poem about life and death. It's good to be king when you're so bad. And saving grace is Mary Jane's last dance. You don't know how it feels to be a face in the crowd and running down a dream that won't back down. And with a change of heart, it's time to move on. I don't come around here anymore. I'm all right for now. I feel a whole lot better. I'm learning to fly while free falling. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. USA's men's soccer team failed to qualify for the World Cup in the first time since 1986. This month, the president has been feuding with the NFL over kneeling during the national anthem. I don't know why he's making a big deal over kneeling. It didn't seem to mean anything to him before. But, you know what? Maybe Trump never took a knee when he proposed. He strikes me as the type of guy who would propose standing up. But what I really don't understand is why does he get to choose the rules for football when he's broken almost every football rule himself? Holding, face mask, blocking below the waist, encroachment, and above all, unsportsmanlike conduct. With all the NFL rules Trump has already broken, what he really deserves is a grounding. This month, Harvey Weinstein was fired from his company after over 50 allegations of sexual harassment and assault, including one that ended with him ejaculating into a potted plant. And 9 months later, that very potted plant landed the role of Audrey II in The Little Shop of Horrors. They look alike, don't they? Look at that resemblance. Harvey Weinstein is not going to prison. He's going to sex rehab in Europe, which sounds like the worst place to have sex rehab. But here's the thing. Harvey Weinstein is not a sex addict. I mean, come on. Charlie Sheen is a sex addict. Tiger Woods is a sex addict. Hell, even Michael Douglas is a sex addict. But Harvey Weinstein, he's a predator. He belongs in the same category as Cosby. And this is just the beginning. We have a message for all you Hollywood sex offenders out there. Antoine?
You don't have to come and confess that you did it. We're looking for you. We gonna find you. I'm letting you know now, so you can run and tell that, homeboy.
Mark Salling from Glee pleaded guilty to child pornography, which is a real shame, but no real surprise, because you don't cast a guy on Glee for 6 years as a character named Puck and not expect him to have some inappropriate photos of children. I mean, have you seen Midsummer Night's Dream? Puck is a naked baby. It's Shakespeare, people. Don't worry, it's Shakespeare. Let's talk about guns. Bump stocks are responsible for a large amount of casualties in Las Vegas this past October. A bump stock is a piece of plastic you attach to a semi-automatic gun to make it shoot like an automatic. The Las Vegas gunman was found with 12 of these accessories. So, as Americans, we must ask ourselves, if fully automatic guns are illegal, why are bump stocks still available? Well, let's see what the creator of bump stocks has to say.
2.25 centuries ago, a bunch of amazing guys lived here. They had the work of freedom on their minds. Brave, wise, gallant men. They knew their signatures on that Declaration of Independence told everybody that they were willing to die for it. By daring to put on parchment what our founding fathers felt deep in their hearts, the long, silent soul of liberty rose up from a commoner's dream to become every man's birthright.
This is not a joke or satire. This is an actual commercial made by Slidefire, advertising bump stocks. Scientists have detected a fourth burst of gravitational waves that occurred from a collision of two black holes that happened over 2 billion years ago. This collision of black holes happened so far away that the waves are only now in detectable range. And you thought your mail takes forever to deliver? Well, I just assumed mine had fell into a black hole. This discovery was made with the help of Italian frontier technology called and coined Virgo, listening to the cosmic whisper, which is no surprise because a Virgo hears everything and anything. We'll let you know the next cosmic collision of a black hole or exploding star, but be forewarned, you might get your mail 2 billion business years late. Kind of like how late you received this news. Thank you very much for watching ProperGander. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you soon.
Two brothers, Jan, Michael, Vincent, ProperGander, Quadrant 4.